Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you may be watching this transmission. It is I, Mike Martins, your housing discussion guru. Anyways, I want to throw up an update for you guys, on the Opal Towers, but no, just when you thought things couldn't get worse in Australia with their condo building and rapidness of building condos, and for $1 million for a two-bedroom. Watch my other videos. We've been talking about how Australian proper has been bought out of the market for the last, I don't know how many years now. I've been talking about this. So anyways, how do I unroll this? Well, spare a thought for those living in Australia. I guess I could start with that. If you thought the Opal Tower was news, boom! Glass panel explodes on balcony of luxury inner Melbourne apartment building. Woo! What's going on? But before we kick off that, Opal residents, not that one, not this one, this one. Opal Tower warning. The defects found on Opal Tower in Sydney's Olympic Park are probably just the tip of the iceberg. I told you guys, it's coming soon to a theater near you. Rapid building, break ground, get it in the market. Come on. Buy. Leave everything empty. Who cares? Hey, I can't afford to live in this town. Half the city's empty. Move to Hobart. It's okay. Mass intermigration in the country. What is happening? The defects found Opal Tower in Sydney's Olympic Park are probably just the tip of the icebergs. Who led the review in the New South Wales building standards in 2015? He was commissioned by the state and government after a fire in a building in Bankston in 2012 revealed shocking breaches of building code. Oh, God forbid they cut corners and save money. Well, isn't that cutting corners and stealing money? Because people paid good money. And for people, guys, spare a thought for these people. Because a lot of these people didn't pay what your typical apartment costs in Florida or New Orleans. These people paid $900,000, $1 million for a two-bedroom condo in these buildings, okay? They're not paying 90 grand like in Fort Lauderdale or 65 grand like in Mississippi or something. No, or like 40 grand in Atlanta. These people pay big money. So when you cut corners on projects like this, you're cutting corners, but you're not saving money because it's more like stealing money. I want to hear your comments below if I'm right with that. His reports found significant defects in New South Wales, a higher rates than other states. He says the government has failed to implement almost all of 150 recommendations. Holy crap. Okay, here's the deal, guys. Let's make a deal. I'll be Monty Hall here, okay? The government is non-dependent, okay? Just like in Australia right now, no, the confidence in banks is like people's confidence in banking is like 3%. They trust their banks 4%. After the foreign commission or the world commission's in there sniffing around, seeing what's going on, and the amount of banks that are screwing people over, and I'm not going to get into that either. But in all fairness, why would you be dependent? You know what? If I was on that side, hey man, listen, I say, let's call Manuel, man. My man Manuel knows these structures. He ain't no engineer, I say, but he knows how to check these things out. Hey Manuel, what do you think? Man, this too weak here, man. You gotta cut this out, I say, and we gotta put this there and reinforce it, I say, or I'll report you. And then boom, things get done right. But then, I mean, cutting corners with million dollar apartments? Are you serious? The building boom since then has made things worse. There are hundreds of smaller projects, mainly medium rise to suburbs, that will have problems. An emergency review of the Opal Tower cracks is due to report today. So I've been having my finger on the pulse with this story here. These are the top stories, but I kind of wanted to throw this out there before. Melbourne. This was sent by my friend Steve Thomas in Melbourne. Sent me this article, so I want to share it with you guys. This is actually from January 2nd, but it just came across right now. So everyone thought a lot of people hoped that the Opal Tower was just a flash in the pan. But unfortunately, no. It's coming soon to a city near you. And when people in Vancouver are like, interesting. Yeah, it's gonna come to Vancouver. It's gonna go to Toronto. It's gonna go to the UK. It's gonna go to all high rises, not all high rises, but some high rises. You will see deficiencies and problems and cut corners and things signed off that they shouldn't have been signed off on. But what are you gonna do, right? A glass balustrated. A balustrated. I've balustrade on the 10th floor. I've never used that word in my life, but that's okay. I'm learning some new English words. I hope that's English and not German or something. On the 10th floor of luxury apartment building in Melbourne's inner east, spontaneously shattered on Christmas Day. Whoa! Whoa! What happened to the Opal Towers? Christmas Day. They heard cracking. It's almost like on Christmas Day is the day when all things fail. It is the second reported exploding glass incident at the Eden building in Acadia Place complex on Victoria Street, Abbotsford, since it opened in 2013. So that's the second one. A resident heard a loud bang from his balcony while he was in his bedroom on Christmas Day, and upon inspection found the glass panel on the balcony had shattered. Glass from the explosion fell onto the balcony of the apartment below, with the resident there claiming debris ricocheted so hard it left glass embedded in the railing. Wow, and had chipped ceramic pots. That would have been really, really bad if somebody was standing on that thing. Wow. They turned from a holiday to find the glass all over the balcony. Glass was still falling onto their balcony on Wednesday because the building management had not completely removed the remaining debris, nor had it covered up the gaping hole. The balustrade that exploded looked over the driveway, public footpath, and pedestrian crossing. Oh, that's cute. Horrible. It is suspected glass balustrades. What the hell does that even mean? Balustrades. Shattered when there is excessive nickel sulfite present in the glass and it is exposed to heat, wind, or other stress. Too much like, okay, you know what it is? It's crap. It's made from crap. And it's often found in glass purchased cheaply from overseas. Merry Christmas. Which has not gone through the processes required to meet Australian standards. So why is it on a building in Australia? That is the question. Again, people watching this, if you're watching this in South Carolina, you're probably saying, yeah, I mean, that guy could sell that condo and buy it. No, that's $1 million condo, guys. That's that right there. You see that right there? That's $1 million a unit right there. You're looking at $1 billion there. The resident has been advised not to use the balcony until it's covered. A Bluestone spokesperson said the owner's corporation, guys, in Australia is the Strata. The Strata Group is awaiting a proposal from a facade expert to investigate the incident. A balcony in the same building exploded in 2016, but Bluestone did not respond questions about the incident on Wednesday. The builder of the complex, LU Simon, said it would investigate the incident next week. And building standards in Australia have come under increased scrutiny since Sydney's recently completed Opal Tower was evacuated with residents heard loud cracking noises, sparking fears of collapse. There is a lot of latent defects that are related to the quality of construction based on developers setting the price for the builder to achieve, Mr. Basheen said. There's a wider problem in Australia, which is that developers are forcing the price point to the builder, and that is only achievable through substitute products which offer less quality and safety. But these aren't the $60,000 condos in Fort Lauderdale. And those are made pretty strong and well and poured concrete. What the heck is going on here? Don't give me, it cost $1 million. It's $500 a square foot to build a condo. It's $500 a square foot. These products relate to floor coverings all the way through to kitchens. Wow, so it's everything. Cupboards. Apartment owners often struggle to get compensation for building defects, and experts believe Victoria will be facing a crisis of dangerous and faulty buildings in the near future due to the widespread of poor construction standards in newer buildings. Strata Community Australia's Victorian General Manager Rob Beck said that when it comes to building defects, apartment owners are very limited in what they could claim for. He said VCAT was an option, but that was a lengthy, protracted process. So here's the deal, guys. I would just, like, in the States or in Canada, sometimes people just don't pay the strata. Everybody is like a strike. They strike together in a way where nobody pays strata. Put a hold on the check. Put a hold on your bank accounts. You know what I'm saying. And then they start moving gears here and shifting into high gear. Exploding glass balconies in Melbourne apartment expose faulty building products is a related article. What? This is the same article. Faulty building products. Oh, same article, different. Look at that. Holy smokes. Balconies in Melbourne apartment building have been patched up with wood following multiple glass explosions. It's a huge problem and more than we know about, said Chief Executive of the Australian Window Association. What? There's a window association in Australia? Holy Max. Anyways, guys, links around me. See the links around me? Those links are the Opal Tower. Follow that. Coming soon to a city near you guys. I see Canada and Australia are very similar when it comes to, like, the codes and building, like what I've noticed. And Canada might be facing the same problem here. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. And I'd like to know your comments. And if you're in one of these buildings, hit me up on Skype. Add me on Skype, Mike Martins 1980. Mike Martins 1980. Thanks for watching.